Now the first carry for King Henry. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's taken down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7. They go play action with Mahomes. Moving left. And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it. And that's going to go down as a sack. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. And this is going to work out for him. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And the 11.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to go right back to Henry. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Henry hit, the ball comes free. And the Raiders have come up with it. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. First down throw. Mahomes. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. And
huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Play action here. Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. From the 33, here's second and 6. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Tyree Wilson on the stop. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yellow!
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards. They wind up getting 7 on that 3rd and 4.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the tight end. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow!
A give right up the middle to Henry. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. A second effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown. To the ground, the first down run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
180!
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and 6.
Yellow!
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
On for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick
The kick
is good.
Yellow!
They'll run it on first down with Henry. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's in.
Yellow!
Now a run on first down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second.
It's third down.
Talk
and
things
4.
over before third down.
Yellow! Yellow!
On the give, here's Henry. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yellow!
Second and 11. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the division.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Running once more with Henry. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. All right, timeout here. Medical staff headed out for an injured player. And it looks like Rashee Rice needs some help. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Yellow.
This is Henry on second. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Kansas City.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He brings it in. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's got it to his running back. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Pacheco will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Yellow.
Trying to run with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down. Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game back. Now Henry, and it's out. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. 9 yards on the run, and we've reached the end of our first half. The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's putting our AFC Championship on the line. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And they take the field in great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run it with King Henry. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running up the middle, Pacheco. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Chiefs first down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
More yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Henry hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And the Ravens make the recovery. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on first down, so they've got 2nd and 14. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. To the air, Mahomes. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have some new... Here he is to throw. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
That one complete to Hopkins. We'll pause for the injured player. Let's really hope this is something minor. That is Patrick Mahomes, who's shaken up and getting some help there. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We'll look to throw it. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Getting close to a minute left to play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
3rd and long.
Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. It's a 38-yard look here. Looking good, and it's through. And inside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Rob Flynn, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
He'll the throw. And no look in. That throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Cade, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Taking a shot deep here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him. Front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week.